wider downside, especially, with PLTR kind of gapping down so much.
All right, so I'm going to do a quick recap, guys, on PLTR. The trade that we did on PLTR was a really, really good day for me. PLTR was gapping down. I don't like this stock that much because sometimes the trade's really uncertain and just choppy. But at the open, it was really weak. The volume was amazing. It was like 12 million shares right in the first minute. And then I took a 1 minute opening range breakdown on it because the volume was amazing. It's no short selling restriction, very easy to fill. So I got to fill a short at 24.90. I just jumped in right before the 1 minute candlestick closes, added more, 24.90 all the way up to 24.50, and then suddenly squeezed back and I got stopped out with actually I gave a little bit of profit back here. So that's the first trade. But stock was down way below the VWAP, and then suddenly this squeeze popped up. And I say, you know what, maybe we can take it as an opening range break up, because the stock has a tendency to test the VWAP at least. The volume was there, it was amazing. So I went long at 25. We saw some big ask at 25, not a lot though. It did chop a little bit, and it really sold off, came back up, and then I decided to go back long on there, added more, and as you see, it just popped above the VWAP. Added more, and this pullback bought back up above the VWAP. I added more, went up, sold more. And I actually added a couple of times. Yeah, I actually added a couple of times here. So as you see on a 1 minute chart, as hold the VWAP, I added more, sold, and I added more, sold all the way up to 26.30. I added more here, and I kind of knew that it's done. I kind of knew that I shouldn't add more much. But it dropped. I added more again at 26 for the break of 26, and then eventually I got out here at the break even, and now it's actually selling off. So when you're adding more on the way up, your average, my original average was somewhere around here at 25, but you are just bringing your average up, and eventually my average after all of these ads came above 25.70, and eventually I got stopped out at the break even. Jared did exactly the same trade, and he actually posted here. Let me actually bring Jared's trade. There's so many good trades that people are posting in the trades tab. So that's exactly the trade that Jared did. Jared actually, he was more patient than me on a scaling out. So as you see, he went up, and this is a 1 minute chart, and all the way up to 26.40, and he's using this Fibonacci support levels and stuff. So yeah, so this one was the best. I tried to go short on Walmart, but Walmart wasn't really he really didn't break out. So at the open it was really choppy. Short, added more, really wanted to break, really never break the 5 minute opening range breakdown. I really wanted to get a 5 minute opening range breakdown. It did, but it just bought back up, so it was really tough to trade it, and it wasn't really the trade that I was expecting to get from it. And yeah, that's it. So PLTR, EH. Oh yeah, EH was a trade that I also lost on it. Both on a short, went short for a 5 minute opening range breakdown, but this one I traded a smaller size, 5 minute opening range breakdown. It did drop, I covered some, and then I got a squeeze, and then went up again for I wanted to go red to green, but again I got stopped out here, so I might actually be a short now right now. So the only position that I have is TNA here, which is not doing great at all. The market sold off, so IWM was down 1%, and as you see, yeah, so the TNA is really selling off. So TNA is tracking IWM, so selling off, the TNA is going down, so I don't know what. Yeah, so IWM might actually go, the next level is this moving averages, so and the next level here. So I might actually hold this one here and see how far you want to go down, and then maybe I can add on it. Yeah, so that's pretty much my trade. So let's see if this TNA, how far you want to go down. As I mentioned in my yesterday recap, TNA is actually 3 times of IWM. So if IWM is down 1.7%, TNA is going to be around 5% down. So as you see here, yeah, so it's 5% down. All right, guys, any question about the trades that we did so far today? Let's see what Peppo did. Peppo, that's the PLTR, yeah, excellent. So the first entry, I don't know what's the first entry. Oh, the first entry in the pre-market, and just rip higher. Really nice, Peppo. Very nice. How do you do it so fast, Paras? Just hotkeys. It's all using the hotkey and having a good platform. Of course, you can't just trade. So that's it. That's PLTR again. Really nice. Long, add more. That's excellent. Very nice, very nice. That's pretty much exactly like the trade that Jared and I did. Brian did a really nice trade on QS. I don't know how was the QS in his watch list, so yeah. So
just left over from yesterday.
leftover from yesterday trade. So as you see
Yeah.
here,
Wow.
it wasn't on my watch
Just
list.
melting down.
Yeah.
It's melting down now. Same with EH.
Yeah, everything is kind of melting down. EH broke down. Spies rolling over. The market is just a struggle to hold the VWAP, but it just really couldn't. When there's so many of these moving averages, it means that the sell-off in the pre-market, usually you don't get any follow-through on that, and usually the day becomes like a mess. Yeah, and the other account, TQQ, is there. Is not doing great. So market is definitely selling off really nice. Sebastian, what's that? Yeah, that's QS. Really nice trading. 1 minute opening range breakup. That's a 1 minute opening range breakup, and with by Sebastian, just long, and as you see, squeezed up really nice. That's the trade that Brian actually took it. Yeah, for me, I also messed around with NEO a little bit. I shouldn't have. We need handcuffs. Seriously, we need bearable traders handcuffs. So I'm gonna actually design some bearable traders handcuffs, and then you can just handcuff yourself to the table. Because it's so embarrassing that NEO. Somebody mentioned, oh, NEO is selling off, and I went short, and it bounced back, and I just added long short, and I just lost how much lost that? Lost $1,200 on it. And just why do you mess around with it when you're done with your day? So, anyways, we need handcuffs, guys.
Pink furry ones, yeah.
Kinky handcuffs. Anyways, guys, so tonight is mentorship, Thursday mentorship session, guys. As the market is selling off, NEO is selling off. The money is really flowing out of this tech sector, this clean tech sector. All right, guys. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna announce. So what you do, guys, here you come into the webinar page. Sorry. You come into the webinar page. And so as you see, we have next week webinar we have by Ayman, and then we have Thor, the part 2 section of his price-based analysis, and then we have Dr. Katz, who's stuck in the snow in Austin. He just texted me this morning. He's deep into NEO signing off. And then we have mentorship on NEO. So mentorship session, sorry, not NEO, by Thor. I'm just looking at NEO right now as a mentorship by NEO. Look at that. Mentorship. Yeah, sorry guys. I just saw it on the other. Damn it. Anyways, guys, so I'm so tempted to actually short it now again here. I don't know. Handcuff, guys. I need handcuffs. Just shorting it a little bit, see if you can actually follow through.
Wow. Should be shorting QS or EH.
Yeah, everything is just going down. This drop on NEO, 2.4 million. Usually we get a follow through on these. I'm not getting filled for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, I got filled finally. Yeah, so I just shorted a little bit, see if you can get another drop on it. Hopefully it's not bouncing back. And yeah, let's see if you can get another follow through on that. Usually we get, but apparently not. This time is not. Yeah, that's a huge drop on it. SPY selling off. Everything is kind of selling off, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's see if you can get another drop on it. If not, then we might actually bounce back all the way to this moving averages exactly the other time, like the other time. Adding a little bit more short on it. No.
QS bouncing back right after that. This is a isn't this is an aim and trade, isn't it, on QS? You get a reversing big flush reversing candle here. Ron trading TZA, yeah, good way to play the sell-off for sure.
So I added a little bit more on me on this short. See if you can get another leg down on it.
Yeah, QS, that was, I should have been watching that for a reversal because, yeah, that was sort of a classic. You can see how this 1 2-minute candle, really the volume spiked up, and then you had right off that pivot level, 60-80, bounced back up on volume as well. So that was definitely a good place to take a long on QS.
Oh, come on, let's see if Neo can do another leg down. Just do one more leg down on it.
PLTR is trying to hold this 25 level again.
I did the same thing over there. I'm just coming back and just squeezing me up, and then
I've got my handcuffs on.
yeah, I gotta get that handcuff on too before I lose more money on this.
Oh, what kind of a community is this anyway? It's getting interesting, yeah. Yeah, I know. What? Exactly, eh? Just trying to see where things are going. The SPY still has not broken its downtrend, so we're still heading lower here.
I wish I was cutting the Neo on this big drop. I just this recap kind of messed up. Let's see if we can actually see Neo is gonna go down or not. It's just I either blow up my account on this, or yeah, it's gonna be a blow up. Yeah, I know the trend has definitely changed. So yeah, I keep getting out of it.
PLTR still trying to hold on to that 25 level. See if we take, oh, the SPY's taking another leg lower here, so tempted to short PLTR. but I'm not. I still think it might hold 25.